Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be for all my Pisces, and this is a timeless reading. So it doesn't matter when I upload this video, it only matters when you choose to watch it. Now, if you find yourself connecting to any part of this reading, then that means it was meant for you. And it doesn't matter if you couldn't connect to certain parts, because this is a collective reading, so some things may not be for you. But I do hope that there's something here that can help you today. Okay, so I've already laid out a couple of cards, but the reading is not finished, so let's go ahead and do this together. I asked your loved ones, what does Pisces need to know right now? Okay, so they gave me, to begin with, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you are the Knight of Swords in this message, and you are the Knight of Swords is about very fast movement, very fast action, and it feels like to me you are very much blowing past in this direction. But I wanted first to see where were you coming from. So I did ask your loved ones, hey, is Pisces running away from something? Because they are, it does look like very quick action for you. And they gave me the Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords, and Judgment in reverse. It looks like you're running from, in my eyes, and again, take what can connect with you. It is a collective reading, but it does look like you may be running from being unable to talk about something that's very difficult for you. And given the Three of Swords, it looks like whatever is very hard for you to talk about, it's because it's too painful for you. It's something that you haven't accepted. You may not have received closure, and it very much could be a very open wound for you that is not yet healed, and you just don't want to, you don't want to have that conversation, or it's an event, something that has happened in the past where you just can't accept it just yet. It may feel very unfair. Some of y'all, whatever happened in your past that hurt you, you may feel as if it wasn't fair, it wasn't right, so you're just not going to accept it. Your brain may not even feel logical for that to happen, so you mentally, you haven't even processed it. So I see you trying to distract yourself, or to ignore it, or to push it down within you, to try to block it out. Like you don't want to think about it, you don't want to talk about it. You may not even want to see photos or videos of whoever, or this, whatever this pain is. You just don't want to talk about it. Now, what are you heading towards? So we're going to go this way. So you have an Ace of Wands that you're heading towards, right? An Ace of Wands is very much positive. It's the opportunity for new beginnings, new blessings. It's opening the door to a new phase in life, or a new life experience that very much could be positive. And over here you have the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups in reverse, and Justice in reverse, if y'all can see. Now, interesting enough, on the other side of this Ace of Wands is again that feeling of things not being right in your life. Something feels very imbalanced, very unfair, and I feel as if you're running towards something that not only is not fair for you, but it's not supported by your loved ones or the people in your life. So not only your loved ones on the other side, they are not supportive of what you're doing now, but the people in your life, the living, they may not be supportive of you. And it also looks like you may be running back to the past. So you may be doing past habits. Okay, past habits, past behaviors, past environments, past relationships you may be revisiting or doing again. And Interesting. The Ace of Wands for me here, it looks as if your loved ones on the other side, their hand is reaching down from heaven, and it's almost as if they're putting the wand right in front of you to stop you from running away. So if this was you trying to run as fast as you can on your horse, your loved ones are like, no, you cannot keep running away or going back to unhealthy behaviors or unhealthy habits or to unhealthy relationships or unhealthy environments. Because I do get, because it's not supported by your loved ones, that this, whatever you're going back to, may not be the healthiest or not so great for you, just because they don't support you. But that could not be the case too as well. This is a collective reading, so if that's not you, you could just be running towards something that, even if it's good for you on paper, internally, your loved ones on the other side may feel like it's not good for you. Now, I did ask, what is this Ace of Wands? Because I feel as if it is your loved ones wanting to stop you. And they gave me this as a clarifier. You have the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So if we were to look at this card, the Seven of Swords, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman, right? But you see this woman looking this way. So she's looking at the Ace of Wands, but she's running away in the opposite direction, much like you're doing as the Knight of Swords. And attached to this Ace of Wands, which really is an opportunity. It's something that can be looked at as positive. But what's attached to this new opportunity or blessing or an open door for a new life experience is the Four of Swords. And I feel like once you accept this Ace of Wands, it's an opportunity to take a closer look at that pain that you have experienced. And because of the Four of Swords also represents death, I do feel like for some of y'all, what you need closure on is the passing of a loved one. For some of y'all, if not, just attached to this opportunity is for you to put to rest something that has been bothering you. So it's just putting in that work, that inner work, to heal yourself and to gain that closure. But in order to heal yourself, you're going to have to look at the past. So you do have to open doors and look at things that you have locked away or have tried to ignore or forget about. So let's take a look at this Three of Swords for you. I'm just going to draw 3 more cards to see what you're running from or could be running from. So we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, if we were to look at the Three of Swords, so there's 3 swords in your heart. Metaphorically, there could be multiple things, not just 3 things. But if we were to just look at 3 categories for everyone watching, each card represents the 3 swords. So for some of you, it is some type of news that caught you by surprise that you're still trying to heal from or get closure from. Or it could be something to do with your children, so some type of issue or some type of loss that you're still trying to heal from. For others, it could be what you just came back from. So some of y'all, there's some type of social gathering that that something happened at a social gathering that you're also trying to heal from. It could deal with, you may have just came back from visiting loved ones after a loss, so that is still weighing on your heart. For others, it could be a marriage that has fallen apart, or a relationship that has fallen apart, and you're still dealing with the aftermath of that, or you're still together but you're trying to heal from that. And I do see betrayal, and the Ten of Swords is just about betrayal, something that very much hurts still, and something that may not be recent. It feels like it's something, it's an amalgamation, or a it's many different things that has happened to you over the years that just have added up to, you know, all these swords. They've just added up over time and has weighed you down, and it definitely could be very debilitating for you, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It could very much affect your day-to-day life in a negative way. It affects what you do, it affects what you think about, it affects how you feel, it affects how you connect in your relationships and how you are at work. It can affect your whole identity, right? That is what the Ten of Swords is about. So yes, there's many things that you could be dealing with, Pisces, at the moment. But, and I do hear a but. But before I go on to what your loved ones on the other side want to talk about, just want to gain a quick clarity on what you're running to. Okay. So I'm going to pull out 3 more cards. Okay. Oops. So we have the Moon in reverse, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups in reverse for what you are running towards. What you're running to is something that will push you away from truly living a life worth living. So there's something about you running towards, you're running towards something or someone that is prevents you from living in reality. So you may be running towards something that keeps you from thinking about this closure that is needed, or this pain that you're feeling. It keeps you numb, is what I'm getting. So you're running towards something that will keep you as far away as possible from the reality of your situation and from all the possibilities for you to move forward in a positive direction. So you are actively delaying your own healing process. All right. And what else from your loved one? So let me clear this away. Okay, starting off with just 3 more cards for Pisces. What else, loved ones? You have double. You have the Lovers in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, as well as the Chariot in reverse. Okay, I just heard the words, 2 wrongs do not make a right. So it almost feels as if you, Pisces, you are doubling up on bad things because of what you experienced may have been so difficult that you are now creating more difficult things for yourself. And so your loved ones on the other side are saying 2 wrongs do not make a right. And let me see what else. Yep, these 2 wanted to come out together. Okay, move that up. Can y'all see? There you go. These wanted to come together, so I'll leave them together as twins. So you have the Two of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Okay, so your loved ones want to tell you there's no amount of money that can bring someone back. There's nothing that you can give in order to exchange for what you have lost. What you have lost is lost, all right, in this lifetime. So there's nothing that you can do about it. And you know, on an internal level, intuitively, you know this. And your loved ones want you to say this to yourself. So there is a need for you to acknowledge that what you have lost, you cannot get back in this lifetime. They need you to acknowledge that. What else? Three more cards. What else, loved ones, for Pisces? Okay, we're going to run out of room soon, so let me put this up more. I just want to leave them out so that y'all can look over the cards if you want to. So you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Wow, 2 aces. All right. So your loved ones, they gave you the Ace of Wands in the beginning, but again, that Ace of Wands was them coming down from heaven, and they're like, stop, Pisces, stop trying to go back to what you always used to do or what you're familiar with. Stop doing what you're doing. It's not good for you, or it's not as beneficial as it could be. And here they want to tell you, you have multiple opportunities or blessings right in front of you. And all it takes is for you to accept what is being offered for you. It only takes you to accept, or at least be open to the idea of accepting what is in front of you. Now, what are these 2 opportunities? Right. Let's get more clarity on both these opportunities. Let me go ahead and clear these out the way. So the opportunities you have in front of you, or at least will be in front of you, is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify both. I'm going to do 3 cards each for each ace. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let me try to separate that on camera. Is that crooked? I can't tell. But you get the picture. Let me just slide those over. Okay, to clarify the Ace of Swords, you have the Strength in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Cups. To clarify your Ace of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant in reverse, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. With the Ace of Swords, it looks like you're going to have an opportunity coming up for you to regain a sense of courage, a sense of power, a sense of independence, a sense of resilience to face the past or face whatever that you need healing from. And for some of you, it also is a way for you to overcome your past. So whatever is in your past that prevents you from moving forward, so unhealthy relationships, unhealthy environments, unhealthy behaviors or habits, this opportunity coming in for you will help you move forward into a better present life and into a better future for you. And for some of y'all, this opportunity coming in is just an opportunity that will give you that mental clarity for you to know how to love yourself again or how to heal yourself. For some of you, it's just the start of that healing process because now you understand mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Now you're ready to begin that healing process. I'm going to see who is bringing in this Ace of Swords. So I'll move this over. Move it over here. So you see the hand coming in with the Ace of Swords. I want to see who is behind this hand. So 3 more cards. Who is bringing in the Ace of Swords for Pisces? And I will go ahead and do 3 more cards. Who's coming in with that Ace of Pentacles? Okay. Is that being seen? Can y'all see that? Okay. Let me flip this over. So you have the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So who is coming in with this Ace of Swords? It looks like your loved ones here, so family, friends, there's someone that you care about that will give you this Ace of Swords. And it also just looks like it's divine timing. So it looks like for some of y'all, now is the right time for you to receive it because you may be more open now. Maybe in the recent past you weren't so open, but it does look like you may be more receptive to what is coming into you. So it's just the right timing for you to receive this Ace of Swords now, because again, it looks like your loved ones may have been throwing you opportunities to start over or to start again or to shift your perspective into to be more positive, and you weren't as receptive, but maybe now you are, Pisces. So it looks like someone you love, and it's just the right time. All right. So be on the lookout for that. And I do want to say, because you're watching this video, it will happen soon for you. And let's move that. Let me just move this over, right? Is that off camera? Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles coming in for you, it's an opportunity for you to break out of your routine or what you're used to doing. Maybe maybe you've gotten very comfortable with the monotony of your life. You've settled into your habits or your way of living. And this opportunity coming in is coming in to shake things up for you to start something very new. So this looks like an opportunity for you to experience a complete new life journey or life experience. This could mean this is an opportunity for you to go on vacation or to travel, to be in a new location with new people. You may feel more inspired, more motivated. You may have a renewed sense of energy because of all this newness that may come into your life. Now, who is giving you this Ace of Pentacles? So you have the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and they're both in reverse, as well as the King of Pentacles. It does look like this is a single person coming in to offer this Ace of Pentacles. Given the King of Pentacles, this could be a male in your life, but not necessarily, because it could be man or woman, but it's just someone who does have the necessary resources to give you this Ace of Pentacles. Now, this Ace of Pentacles, again, could just be the opportunity to travel, go on vacation. It could be financial support from them. So maybe they offer to pay for this vacation or travel, or they're just supporting you physically and motivating you to do new things. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a financial gift from them. But this King of Pentacles looks like someone you may not have thought of before, or you may not have held at a high esteem. So someone that you may have cared about, but maybe not that much. Or it's just someone who has also experienced some type of loss in their life. Or if not, they just want to see you happy. So I do see that someone who wants to see you happy or to support you may offer you this change of scenery. Okay. What else, loved ones? Before I close out the reading, put this to the side because he may be awake. 3 more cards. What else, loved ones? So you have the Death, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. You have a couple of opportunities coming in for you, right? Very soon. And it's going to come in quickly. And if you choose to accept these opportunities, then you will have a emotional, physical, mental, spiritual transformation for yourself. And it will leave you feeling vulnerable, right? Or it may leave you feeling vulnerable because it leaves behind everything that you once knew, and you enter in things that you've never done before, or you've never felt before, or it's just been a long time. So it just leaves your comfort zone. But let me pull, because there's a but. Let me pull 3 more cards. So you have the Sun, the 3 of Wands, and the Star in reverse. So what is coming in for you very quickly is ray of light. So sunlight. This could be a metaphor of your loved ones shining down on you to give you that acknowledgement or that validation, quite literally. But also is just a metaphor for new joy coming into your life, new happiness that you may not have expected. And what's coming in for you is more progress. If you're in the process of healing old wounds or to gaining that closure that you need for what you have lost, you will experience progress in that healing for you. As well as what's coming in for you is something. I usually don't describe the star as a shooting star, but I do feel like for you, Pisces, I do want to say what's coming down for you in this 8 of Wands is a shooting star. It's something that you wouldn't have expected, but it's something that is most welcomed. It's something that can enlighten you spiritually, emotionally. It's something that can give you some sense of peace and comfort and stability. It's something that can motivate you, all right? This very well could be something life-changing for you. And again, it only can happen if you choose to accept the opportunities that are coming in for you. Let's see, anything else, loved ones? Whoops, grab my cards. Interesting. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse, as well as the 8 of Cups. This looks like this is going to be very specific, all right, for some of y'all. If you are in a relationship or you're thinking of getting into a relationship or going back to a certain relationship, your loved ones want to tell you, if you feel like y'all don't have shared mutual goals or shared mutual interests, or you feel like you're never on the same page, or you don't share the same passion or the same emotional connection, then it's time for you to leave. So it's time for you to leave this relationship. So that's just for some of y'all, all right? But because I said that, I'm just going to get 3 more cards. If this doesn't connect with you, that's okay. That is the end of your reading, and I hope that there was something in this message that helped you. But for those that you can connect with this message, I'm just going to draw 3 more cards. you have 999. So for those that have stayed to watch for this message, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles again. So the last message from your loved ones is this. Your loved ones feel as if this is you standing in a garden, and in your garden is everything that you worked hard for, your success, your achievements. And so you're pretty much stable physically, financially, emotionally. You are an independent person. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but I could be talking to women right now. You're independent. You're very much an independent woman, okay? And your loved ones are saying you're good. If you're worried about your independence, if you're worried about what's going to happen to you financially, if you leave this relationship, you're good. You're strong. You're strong enough to be alone. You are strong enough to be alone. So do not worry about what happens if you decide to leave this relationship. If this relationship is not meant for you, you will be okay. All right. So that is the end of that. I hope some of this could help you.